the hidden power of a business line of credit. We're going to talk about in this video all about business lines of credit and why you should have one. So let's get started. In a business line of credit, timing is everything. I don't recommend at all to apply for a business line of credit when you're desperate for money. In my experience, I've been doing this for 22 years. My experience, when you're desperate for money, what is the bank gonna say? No. Okay. So number two, smart entrepreneurs use credit to stay ahead and use it for financial flexibility. When is the best time to apply for a business line of credit? Believe me on this one. The best time is when you do not need it. So when you do need it, you have it ready and you don't have to ask the bank because it was already approved, sometimes months or years in advance. So that's my first recommendation. Okay, real life stories. When I started as a mortgage broker, I set up a line of credit when I went into the business. And believe me, the line of credit for the business of mortgage broking that set up is the only reason why I'm talking to you today, 22 years later. If I didn't set up that line of credit to sustain me during the very difficult few years when I started the business, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have not lasted. My resources would have been depleted. But I never requested a line of credit when I was without any money in the bank. I requested it before I started a mortgage broker, and I had already set it up with a zero balance. It didn't cost me anything in terms of carrying the business line, but it saved my life. That's why I'm so passionate about business lines. And the second example, it's a recent transaction. I changed the name to for privacy, but Jose's construction company. What happened with him is he already had several jobs that he has finished, but his company that he's delivering the construction services start delaying payment 30, 60, 90 days. He has expenses, he has business expenses, he has employees that he has to pay. And right now he was scrambling for money. We applied for a business line and he didn't get it because it was not the right timing. What he had to do, he had to go and sell a property in order to meet the expenses while the money came in. Now we're going to be working with him. Once this situation gets solved, he's going to apply for one and have it ready so that never has to happen again. So this is very, very typical of business owners. Now, last minute loans. Banks actually dislike last minute loans. They dislike the pressure of having to make a decision really fast. In fact, they take that process even slower because by experience, banks have realized that most of the fraud happening in the banks happen in fast applications, in rush applications. So they don't like that. The other one thing that I really want to talk about is a debt mindset. Some people say, well, I don't want to get into debt. Debt is just money. The timing, for example, I hope you guys have bought a home or a rental property. That is amazing because you can acquire an asset, okay? We all have a kind of a negative connotation about debt, but that is beautiful if you use it the right way. I've always say that even a knife, for example, is knife good or bad? Well, you can use a knife to kill a person, or you can use a knife to perform an operation and save a life. So it's not the knife what is good or bad, it's the use of the knife what is good and bad. Same with debt. Believe me what I'm saying, set up a business line of credit as big as you can and have it ready. And we're going to talk in the next slide why that's so important. New businesses, you can still have a business line of credit if you are a new business, but the initial amount will be small. I still recommend it because you start building some business credit, the bank starts to know you, and as the money starts to roll in, they will even increase the business line before you need it, and you have it ready for when the time is right. Okay, long-term perks, flexibility. Business line. Let's say you have a 200,000 business line. You don't need anything. You pay zero in most cases in terms of interest. What you need, let's say in the future you need 20,000, you only pay interest for 20,000. When the money rolls in, you pay it off in full, zero penalties. It's beautiful for any business. Confidence. You can make big decisions and bold decisions. Let's say you have an opportunity, which is the next point that I want to talk about. Let's say you have a business opportunity. You may acquire a piece of real estate. You might acquire a deposit on a property. You may be able to solve a problem with your business expertise, but you need some cash. Now you have the confidence because you have the line of credit. You can write a check right away and start, because those opportunities may not be by the time you require a loan or you request money or you talk to family or whatever it is that you need to do. So having a business line, in my opinion, it's a must. Okay, you can use it to grow your business as a safety net. Sometimes in all industries there is years that maybe the industry is going down for whatever reason, regulation, the market, whatever it is. You can sustain your business over the long term because you have a safety net. Second, we just discussed in the previous, you can act fast, you can hire, you can expand, you can buy machinery, you can launch any project that is gonna bring money and finance that project with a business line. And you don't have to use your own cash in your own company. And you have you can be ready for anything. You're prepared for anything that comes your way. And to be honest with you, I have several companies. In my companies, in all of them, I have business life. I have cash in all my companies, but I love it because I have cash and I have the business line. I'm good to go for many months, sometimes years into the future in those businesses, just because of the line of credit. Okay. To recap this video, the best time to ask and to apply for a line of credit is when your financials are strong and when you do not need it. Okay, this is the main topic about this video. You can use it for a growth tool. It's an amazing tool for growth, for safety and everything. And you will love this business line because when you get into trouble, you don't have to pay expensive loans. When you need money, you possibly will get the money, but it's very expensive. Lots of fees and high interest rates. Now with a business line, when you need the money, the interest rate is really low and the terms are super flexible. You will learn to love your business line. Take control, explore your options today. Call my office, reach out to us to continue the conversation and make the move now. My name is Camilo Rodriguez. I am the past president of the BC Mortgage Broker Association. Mortgages Lab, we operate in BC, Alberta, and Ontario, here in beautiful Canada. Have 22 years of experience. I love my wife of 25 years. I have 2 kids in university, and I would love to set up your business life. All the best.